Concrete Conversations. This is a space where we have real, raw, authentic conversations with people who have built something from the ground up. And if you know my brand, then you know our motto, the rose that grew from concrete. And to me, that stands for resilience. So you basically bloom wherever you're planted. So everybody that comes on this show, they have a story to tell about how they've overcome something. And I just basically want to give them their flowers. So let's introduce today's guest. So we have Miss Lauren Pryor. She is a tech girly. She owns her own tech company called Twisted
Pair Technologies.
Pair Technologies. I always mess up words. So thank you. And I'll just let her kind of give a little brief introduction about herself and what all she does.
Okay, well, thank you, Sierra, for having me today. It's always good to meet up with local boss babes like myself. It's always great energy every time we get together. So, hey guys, my name is Lauren Pryor. I started a software development company in 2013
Oh,
out of
wow.
my dorm room at Hampton University, where I was studying architecture. I started the 757 VA Connect app.
And I
That
remember that. That was
girl, that was way back. So
dope.
that launched in 2013, and that was basically a locals app for visitors, military families, and locals themselves to just find restaurants, businesses, events, jobs, houses, everything was on that app. And then I went off to build the Atlanta Connect app. So ATL Connect app. That was for the city of Atlanta. That did extremely well. And then I started building apps for other people. So currently now I co-own Twisted Pair Technologies. And basically what that is just tech and cybersecurity company where we manage workspaces, computers, devices, and like run the wires for like different buildings.
Oh,
So we set
wow.
up internet and stuff.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
very industrial.
Yeah, that's dope. Like I've been wanting to get into the tech world,
Hmm.
but I know it takes a lot for
It
that.
takes a lot. It does.
And the whole idea of
Mhm.
having an app that brings everything together, like you were way ahead of your time, like
So
even
I
back
was
then.
so early, and
Right.
I felt really lonely. Like I didn't have a lot of people to bounce off of,
Mhm.
ideas and stuff off of. But now there's a bunch of other engineers, girl app owners. So the community's here now, but 10, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, I was by myself.
Yeah.
I felt so lonely.
Yeah. But that's dope because now you can kind of like, help other people put
Yeah,
them on because you already have the experience and
exactly.
you like paved the way. So
Oh,
that's again why I want to have like certain people come on this show because I feel like y'all been in the game and I feel like some people don't get their flowers. Like,
mm.
you know what I mean? So
Yeah, I
yeah, I just
definitely
wanna
get that.
yeah. Wear a lot of different hats. But what got you into tech? Like what made you really wanna, start that?
So I was at Hampton for architecture, so
Mhm.
that was kind of like engineering, lots of math and science, but I could not complete my degree. I was like a year or so out, but I didn't want to disappoint my parents. They had put so much into my educational journey, and Hampton's expensive.
Right,
Hampton,
right.
so I didn't want to disappoint them. So I just went to my next passion, which was building technology, and then that's how the apps were started. But it started off as a coupon booklet,
Mhm.
right? But I was like, this is too regular. Like everyone has a coupon book. You can go to the grocery store and get a coupon booklet. So I was like, I'm gonna make it into an app. And
Okay.
so that's how that was born. Yeah.
That's dope. I love that. So I know you said the VA one isn't active right
Yeah.
now. Is the ATL one?
On that server that I built on that server is gone. Like the company sold and everything.
Oh,
I
okay.
probably won't bring back the Atlanta one, but I'm definitely looking at bringing back the Hampton Roads one. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm excited for
Yes,
that.
me
How does your platform serve the community? Because I know you work with a lot of people in the area.
too. I'm gonna speak from a technical standpoint as a whole.
Okay.
So I usually work with small businesses to enterprise level businesses. And when their network is secure, that makes me feel comfortable because um, small businesses are preyed on. And people just think like, oh, it's the bigger companies, they get hacked and stuff. But it's really the small businesses too.
Mhm.
And like if we're making transactions with people, like they're coming into my store, your store, and they're like swiping their credit card information, like that stuff is vulnerable if your security system isn't set up properly. So I feel like on the outside, it's like very like technical and industrial, but it's a lot of passion that goes into it because we're really protecting like the small businesses in our community. So
Yeah.
that's how I feel about it. And then we have an aspect where we give back, right? So we're going into the underserved communities and making sure the children understand that, hey, there's other options out here for you. Um, you can understand math and science, and technology isn't, out of your purview. So all things are attainable. So we do a lot of things with the youth as well.
Okay. And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm big on that
Hmm.
and just letting kids know like their potential.
Exactly.
Because when you even hear the word like tech, like you feel like you have to be like super smart and like,
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
nerd or whatever, but you don't have to.
Exactly.
So,
There's space for everyone inside the tech, realm.
right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, what are some challenges you face as a woman? I know you said you
Oh
felt alone in the
gosh.
beginning, but just being a woman in tech, because I know that's the
Mm.
whole
So
thing.
okay, yeah. So it wasn't really like a woman's world, right? It was mostly male dominated. So there was a lot of aversion that came with that. And I was sometimes made to feel like I wasn't supposed to be in the space or I didn't belong in the space. And I was young when I first started my apps and like doing all the tech stuff. So I was like 18, 19.
Wow.
Gosh. And, in my early 20s. And a lot of people made me feel like I wouldn't be successful without them.
Mhm.
So it was a lot of adversity at first. And then when I moved into the enterprise or corporate spaces,
Mhm.
you know, not only am I a female, but I'm African American and I have a mobile app and I'm like in software development. So that came with its own challenges.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could just imagine like people belittling you or just not taking you serious or
Correct. Correct. Correct.
so okay. So where do you see your company in the tech industry heading in the next few years?
Well, what I talk about with my team most is how do we evolve to stay relevant?
Right.
Because we all know AI is here and
Mhm.
it seems like it's here to stay. And
Yeah.
so I started studying AI in 2016 and
Wow.
I was learning how to take all that data and basically train the robot brains how to think,
Mhm.
right? So we were kind of mapping out the brain, which is really cool. I didn't know that it was going to take off. I didn't know it was going to take off the way it did.
Yeah.
It's insane right now. You can do a little bit of everything, right? And so I'm trying to figure out how we take our very industrial, very like black and white company and make it so that we can withstand the times.
So with that though, like has it changed a lot with AI like for
Yeah.
the better or worse?
Mm, that's tough. I
It's
think
probably both.
it is both. It is both. So I would say more good than bad within my technological realm.
Mhm.
However, AI by itself, um, it's getting a bit out of hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little bit.
And being behind the scenes in tech for you to say that, that's
It's
like
getting out of hand.
that's scary.
Yeah, yeah. But what I did want to mention to you is that we touched on two things. We touched about AI getting out of control, and
Mhm.
then we also touched on now my brain is slipping. We also touched on um like evolving, and tech is it seems hard.
Mhm.
Like anybody on the outside would think it's hard. Well, I'm gonna start doing a series of events for the community where you can come in and like learn little things like how to automate
Mhm.
using AI, how to build an app using AI, how to do websites properly, stuff like that.
Oh, I'm gonna sign up for that. I
Yeah,
need that.
it's about we're about to do a lot more events for the
Yeah.
community.
And we need that, like, cause
Hmm.
people are scared, like they don't know, like what's
Exactly.
gonna happen in the future. Like people feel like
Exactly.
they're gonna lose their jobs,
Exactly.
get left behind.
So
So,
our people need to know.
so you mentioned like one of your biggest storylines was losing yourself trying to build when the biggest component was building yourself.
Yes.
So, can you like just tell us a little
Woo.
more?
So this happened after I launched the 757 VA Connect app, right? That app did okay. It was like moderately growing, but very slowly.
Mhm.
So when I launched the ATO Connect app, I did it intentionally because I knew that Atlanta was like a hub for business, you
Right.
know? And so when I launched that app, um, it took off really fast, right? I wasn't prepared. I didn't have a team. I didn't have the systems. And I kind of shut down. And I
Mm.
started to like mentally be unwell. And that took me off the rail for a very long time. And it was hard to get myself back on track. So in that time, like nothing business wise worked out for me because
Mhm.
I was like a wreck internally.
Mm.
So
That's
yeah,
that's a big thing right
yeah,
there.
exactly. So the biggest takeaway is um if you're not taking care of yourself, you can't take care of your business. Your business can't grow. Nothing can grow if you're not growing.
Right.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm big on that. Like
yeah,
I always tell people like how you're feeling on the inside is going to reflect on the outside, especially in business.
yes,
Because everything like the 3D world is a reflection of
yes,
of you, like, you know.
yes.
So we create our own reality. So if you're not good on the inside, it's going to show.
Correct.
So yeah, I love that. At what point did you realize you were like losing yourself?
Almost, almost immediately, right? Because I'm gonna throw a little bit of numbers in here. I almost hit 500,000 annually
Oh
revenue
wow.
with the ATL Connect app. That's how fast it grew,
Wow. That's
right?
crazy.
And could you imagine like how far everything else would have been if
Yeah.
I would have been like, okay,
Prepared.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But I was young. I was like, I'm not even to do all that anyway. But what was the question again?
So like when did you know you were losing
So
like the
exactly,
numbers?
yeah. So when we hit those numbers, and I was just like, whoa, what is going on? Like, okay, what's next? I couldn't hire people fast enough. I was scared.
Mhm.
Um, and that's when I knew, like, oh, there's something else going on here. Like, you have a certain amount of I hate to use that word anxiety, but you
Mhm.
have a certain amount of anxiety that's not letting you move forward. Like,
It's a blockage.
deep down, you have a block, and you don't feel like you deserve this.
Right. The imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I was like, oh yeah, I gotta fix this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to have these conversations so people can see it's not all glitz and glam.
It's not.
Like
Well,
it's
you're
real.
an entrepreneur, so you know, like, if you want to be a good entrepreneur, you want to be good at anything, you have to um business is like a self project. Like,
Mhm.
business is really your own self empowerment.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just entrepreneurship in general. I feel like it's just the whole like self-love project.
Yes.
Like
Yes. Yes.
cuz again, like you whatever you're feeling on the inside is going
Mhm.
to reflect in your business.
Yeah. That's when the
So,
reviews come in.
yeah, yeah.
It's terrible.
So, has that journey like changed the way you approach your business today?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
So, like what do you do differently now that you're able to handle things?
I stop and I pause
Okay.
and I think about things. Hey, will this give you the highest and the quickest ROI?
Mhm.
Will this mentally take a toll on you? Do you have the time to spend on this without being compensated? Right?
Right.
So there's certain things that I assess first before even moving forward. So I'm
Okay.
just a lot more careful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, to me that sounds like you don't act out of survival mode. Like before, I feel like a lot of people start panicking and they
Mhm.
make decisions
Mhm.
because they're stressed and they just
Mhm.
want to figure it out. But now you take the time to think like, okay, is this gonna actually serve
Yeah, I try
me?
to. I'm not that grown yet. Sometimes
Yeah,
I'll still
yeah,
act out of like,
same, same.
but yes, checking
Okay,
numbers.
but when you do it right, that's what
Mhm.
you do.
Just keeping it real, like,
Yeah,
you
but
know,
no, that's what we need
I'm
to
a work in
hear
progress.
because
Yeah,
it's a roller coaster. Like it's
yeah,
always ups and downs. We don't always get it right.
exactly.
You know. So, what habits or mindset shifts helped you become the way you are now?
I would say just taking care of yourself first. If there's something that you feel like you need, if you need to take a step away from the computer, step away.
Right.
Go to the beach. Go get your favorite ice cream. Go do something. Go change your nails. Like, go get a set of lashes at Rose Gold.
Okay.
Do something like to fill your cup up before
Right.
you touch that computer. Because if you touch that computer and you're not good,
Yeah.
it's gonna reflect in your work, and your customers are gonna.
Feel that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. Why did you decide to work for yourself instead of,
Ooh,
a company?
that's a different conversation. um, I've tried working for corporate before. I
Mhm.
really did. I really tried, but the world isn't very accepting of people who are neurodiverse.
Mhm. I feel that because I feel like I'm neurodivergent too. I haven't been tested, but I'm pretty sure
Okay.
I'm on the spectrum.
So I've been tested before
Okay.
professionally. However, I don't think it's like they said ADD one time, but I don't think it's that. I really think it's trauma induced anxiety. And it
Mhm.
shows up like ADHD,
Yeah.
but it's not. Either way, neurodiverse. If I tell my manager, hey, can I move my desk, please? I mean, under reasonable accommodations, under the law, they should work with me to do that. That hasn't always been the case. I've had managers like be like, "What are you talking? Like, why would you need to move, or why would you need to have noise canceling headphones?" And at one point, I was naive, and I didn't know that it was against the law to deny me certain accommodations in the workplace, right? So
I didn't know that either.
this is what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah.
one therapist told me, she was really good. She was like, "You have to advocate for yourself." I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot I could advocate for myself." And she was like, "It's against the law for them to deny you certain accommodations that you need in the workplace." And I
Mhm.
was like, "Dang, I didn't know that. This is why we pay you. This is why we pay therapists."
Right.
But once I found that out, and the jobs weren't really doing that, they weren't really helping me with that. I was like, okay, yeah, let me just dive 100% back into entrepreneurship, where I don't really have to deal with the microaggressions and stuff anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
glad you
not
like
healthy.
right. I'm glad you brought that up because that's a big thing. Because
Mhm.
I've struggled with that. Because like I said, I've never actually been tested for it,
Mhm.
but I've always felt like something was wrong.
Yeah.
Like I was like, on the spectrum somehow,
Mhm.
and I resonate with that too. Like every time I've tried to work in like corporate jobs, it just doesn't work
It don't
out.
work.
Like, and I've always just felt more comfortable working
Mhm.
for myself.
Exactly.
So yeah, and I think just a lot of neurodivergent people like we focus better when we can do it our way. You
Correct.
know.
Correct. And I feel like it's more neurodiverse people now than like what do they call it? They call it neurotypical.
Typical. Yeah.
Neurotypical.
Mhm.
So the world needs to start accommodating, because
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean we're here, we're not going nowhere.
Right. And I think it is. I think it's moving towards that way because more people
Mm,
are starting to be more open about it.
exactly. It's a slow
Okay.
race.
Have you ever wanted to quit?
Quit entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think monthly.
Right.
Like,
No, for real.
yeah. I could do
Okay.
without.
So what does success mean to you today compared to when you first started?
Woo! Success when I first started meant money.
Mhm.
That's all it meant,
Right.
was money. Now that I'm older, it means peace. It means time freedom. It means basically resources.
Mhm.
And it means I have enough to actually make an impact.
Right. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I feel that too because that's
Yeah.
how it is for me too.
Hmm.
Like when you first start and you just thinking about the money, like what you can gain from it, the recognition, all those things. But once you get in it, you actually start obtaining those things.
Exactly.
It's like you want something deeper, like meaningful.
Hmm.
So that's dope. All right. So you spend a lot of time with entrepreneurs and innovators. So what qualities stand out to you in people who are building something meaningful?
What qualities stand out? If the person has met themselves,
Okay.
if you can tell a person has really done the inner work to
Mhm.
become a better them, and I feel like you can almost sniff desperation
Right.
on people. Like, you can almost, like, you
No,
can
you
tell
can.
there's a
Yeah.
certain like hesitation there, or like, we're gonna rush this, we're gonna make it
Right.
happen, instead of like an actual plan. So I just look for people who you can tell like they've met themselves before, they've done the work, they've done the inner work, and they're really trying to build something solid.
Right.
It's not,
Not just for clout, not
yeah,
just
it's
for
not a bunch of meetings just to meet.
right. Cause
It's just,
and that's the big thing. Cause a lot
mhm.
of people just do like busy work. Like I feel like they just do stuff to be seen or like but
Like,
it's no
okay,
real
that's cute,
right.
but there's some people
What's
out
your
here that's
purpose?
right, really
Yeah.
trying to build something,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. And I'm gonna just pause this because I'll edit it or whatever. Sierra, if you need to talk or something, like I ain't want to mess you up. No, but yeah, just let me know so we don't just be talking and stuff like when you're okay. Um. Okay, where did we stop
Break.
it? Alright, what kind? Okay. Okay. So, what advice would you give someone who has a great idea and they're afraid to take a leap?
um, Assess the situation. Do a SWOT analysis, not only on your business or your idea, but on you. Am I ready to take this on? Do I know what it takes? Do I know what kind of time it's going to take, monetary, resources it's going to take? Do I have what it takes to go out and network with the right people? Do I speak their language? Am I comfortable with myself? Am I confident? Like, there's a lot. There's so much.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say be perfect at everything first, but I'm also an advocate for just do it.
Right.
Just start. Do it. Just do it. Make the Instagram page. Get your LLC. Protect your business. Protect your idea. Draft a little NDA. Like do it, but also just be very mindful. I don't think rushing into things is the way to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, just to piggyback off that, like I think I agree with that. Like I think that you should kind of have everything planned out,
Mhm.
but just start because I think the people's biggest mistake is not starting because they're trying to make it too perfect.
Yeah.
So I think it should be a balance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like be prepared, but also just jump and
Just
do it.
definitely,
You
yeah,
know?
definitely just do it. Yeah. Your body's gonna tell you if you feel good doing this or if it was a mistake.
Right.
But just start.
Right. What is something you're still working on personally or professionally? So you can.
Let's see. I would say myself.
Mm-hmm. It's a never-ending project.
Exactly. And especially we were talking about neurodiversity earlier and like, past traumas or something that may be blocking your way. I would say, yeah, just basically working on myself and like knowing my limits
Mm-hmm.
and then like conditioning myself to like bypass the roadblocks by default.
Okay.
Like the mental blocks, just like, you know?
So getting out of your head, like,
Yeah, like retraining my brain
okay,
to know like, girl, you're not crazy, just do it.
right, right.
You can do this.
So who are you outside of work?
Outside of work, I'm very sleepy. I'm kidding. Um, outside of work, lots of fun, ball of energy if you get me in the right environments. I think there's like two parts to me. There's like a part that's like, let's go have fun, like let's go try a new restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
let's take cute pictures, let's save it to our memory book. And then there's another side of me that's like, oh, it's grind time, baby. Like I'm studying, I'm trying to learn a new skill, or I'm trying to finish like a book. I'm trying to get published in this like scientific journal. I have two different sides, and it's wild. So either very studious or like, oh, we're turning up.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's good to have that balance,
Yeah.
because all work and no play.
It's not.
Like,
Yeah. Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I'm like that too. But definitely since I've got this shop, like I
Mhm.
just been in grind mode. Like,
Mhm.
so I feel like I'm finally getting to the
Mhm.
point where I can have a life again.
Yeah.
So,
That's amazing.
yeah.
You did the work first and then turned that. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But definitely like try to keep the balance if you can because it'll keep you
Necessary.
sane.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
I did.
Ooh. So on my refrigerator, like on the side of my refrigerator, is like little magnetics, and I have my nieces, and I have like my friends' kids, like photos, their baby photos, and
Mm-hmm.
that just keeps me going because I
Okay.
feel like the kids, the next generation
Right.
in my family, um, that keeps me going. That keeps me grounded.
Other than entrepreneurship, just in life in general, what do you think is something that you changed your mind over the years?
Hmm. I would like to say maybe my visibility
Okay.
because at first I felt like I had to be at the forefront of everything, and then there was a certain point, and I was like, I need a face. I want a face of the company, but I don't want it to be me.
Okay.
I want to be in the back.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like I kind of go back and forth
Mm-hmm.
between like, do I want to be the face of my brand or
Yeah.
do I want to be behind the scenes?
Yeah.
But do you feel like you've had more success like not being the face of it
Oh
or
man. No, I definitely have. Well, there's two different parts to that, and everything. All my answers are very complex. So when it comes to enterprise, which means we're supporting like larger companies, like
right?
think like ADP, Norfolk
Hmm.
Southern, like huge companies. Um, I feel like it works better if I have a face of the company because in that world, nobody really looks like us, especially
Right.
in this area. Everyone is older, they're male, and they respond better to a certain type of person, if you know what I'm saying.
Hmm.
But everything else, like building apps and like, hey Sierra, let's go learn how to build a app with AI. Like if I'm talking to my social media platforms, definitely there's a higher response when I'm at the forefront. But when I go out and try to contract larger enterprise companies, I like to use a face.
No, I could see that, especially just in the tech world.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's kind of harder for me because with the beauty industry, I feel like people want to see your face and
Mm-hmm.
like, what do you think people are struggling with the most today?
This business or personal.
But you can do both.
Yes. And individuality. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
And
Authenticity. Like I'm
that
bad.
those things I think people are struggling with because it's so easy to get online and see somebody's life is perfect and
Right.
she has everything that I want.
Right.
She has the guy that I want. She's going on all the trips that I want to go on. Like,
Right.
what's wrong with me? Why aren't I getting those same opportunities? Right. So I feel like people tend to struggle with that a bit and really not believing in themselves because honestly, I feel like nothing is off limits for us.
Yeah, it's
It's
not.
just like a mind thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why I created this channel is to like kind of wake people up because people don't realize the power of your mind. And I feel like people are just kind of living on autopilot and they're in the matrix and they just wake up and get on social media and see other people's lives and it's like you could actually be doing that too if you stop focusing on them and just put that effort into yourself.
Yeah.
So, and then social media is not a real world. Like, I feel like people just compare themselves 24/7 to other people's lives. And you don't even know these people. Like, they might have so many things going on behind the scenes, or they might be posting pictures from years ago.
Yeah.
Like, and you're jealous of their trip that they went on a long time ago. Like, so it's just like, it's just pointless. So I always just tell people just focus on what you got going on.
Yeah.
So if you could change one thing about entrepreneurship, what would it be?
I feel like flexibility and funding would change a lot of lives.
Yeah, for sure.
There's been a long-lasting conversation about us being able to get access to funding and capital, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like in the world of entrepreneurship, if maybe government, city government, local government, or even federal government can make it so that entrepreneurs have a little bit more reprieve, then I feel like we could probably start to change how our communities look.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree with that because that's something that I've struggled with, like just trying to get capital and things like that because of my background. Like I really wasn't like knowledgeable about business. Like I knew how to run a business, like hustle, but actually make it a legit business. That was something I struggled with and that I am just now kind of starting to learn, So yeah, I think we just need more resources. We need more programs for people to really understand the way that business works,
and accessible ones,
right?
Because the ones they throw are like at noon,
right,
and half of us still work jobs, so it's like
they make it hard. Like you have, well, these are just some fun little like either or questions you could just answer. So iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Okay.
I'm a techie. That was hard. Okay.
Yeah. Early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
Introvert or extrovert?
Extrovert.
Planner or go with the flow?
Planner.
Beach or mountains?
Oh my gosh, beach.
Okay. Sweet or savory?
Ooh. Let's do savory.
Okay. Coffee or matcha?
Coffee.
Texting or phone calls?
Calls.
Books or podcasts?
Books.
City life or small
city?
City girl. Work from home or office?
Home.
Okay. Dogs or cats?
Neither.
You don't like dogs? I love it.
They are.
Summer or fall?
Summer.
Okay. Sneakers or heels?
Ooh, heels.
Netflix or YouTube?
YouTube. Yeah.
Money or time?
Oh, time. Whoa.
Okay. Manifestation or discipline?
Discipline.
Spend or save?
Dang. Spin. Spin that. Yeah, let's spin it.
Lead or follow?
Lead.
All right. Fame or freedom?
Freedom.
Yeah. Money wasn't a factor. What would you spend your life doing?
Oh, I love this answer. I'm definitely going to give back. There's so many like foundations I want to support and ones I want to start, but I don't have it like that yet.
Right.
So definitely buying more art, exploring cultures, and seriously giving back. And I know that's like a textbook, like generic answer,
Cliche,
but no,
right? Right.
seriously, like that's
Yeah.
what I'm all
Cause that's
about.
I feel like that too. Cause when you give, like you just feel good, like
Exactly. Like you're making a difference.
So we're just gonna wrap it up with this last question. So if someone was watching this and they're feeling like they're trying to build something, but feels like they're losing themselves in the process, what's one thing that you would want them to know?
The halt. It's okay to halt. The business can wait. The project can wait. You need to check on yourself. Make sure
Okay.
you're good. Check everything. Make sure you're good, and then continue. But yourself comes first before anything.
Period.
That's it.
All right. Well, I love that answer,
Yeah,
and I enjoyed having you on the
yeah,
show
this was fun.
today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes. Okay. So I'll leave all her information in the description box. And if you enjoyed this conversation, then make sure you like and subscribe. And just remember that all strong roses grow through concrete. And I'll see y'all in the next one.